everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Creativerse. Today we're gonna get started with a big project, and that is a new mob farm setup that I want to try. Our current mob farm works great, but it's only made for the fossil layer mobs, right? And I have to make more of this stuff, and you guys see I'm using hardened lava for this. Because this is a great fuel, it smelts stuff faster, and well, it's going to be renewable. I'm gonna see if we maybe set up a farm for this as well today. I'm not sure yet if we're gonna have time for that, because I also want to do some exploring. I found a cave entrance to the lava layer I want to take a look at. You guys see I'm making a ton of items here because I'm gonna need a lot of stone for the barrier, and then here, oops, wrong one. Let's see, we got tons of stone and lots of the other stuff as well. I'm gonna have to think of which ones of this I'm gonna use, quite possibly the stone itself, because I don't think it makes a difference on what you use. Yeah, this is very fast. Let me just take this with me so I have a little bit extra, and this one is done already, so I can take this as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for that. But let me show you guys this farm over here. I already turned it off because I've been doing some testing. Well, I just flipped the lever so nothing else will spawn here anymore. And let's go up here. I set up a new teleporter, and I'll show you exactly where that is. Bam. We're up here, and you don't see anything, right? I'm in outer space. I pillared up almost to build height. Okay, this is down here. You guys see the farms and the animal barn, and this is the skylight above our kitchen area, our tavern, or whatever you want to call it. And I pillared up right here in the middle with leaf blocks. And I can only go. Let's test here real quick. How much higher can I go? Whoops. See, 1, 3, 4. Now this last one here doesn't render, but it's there. So I'm pretty much 4 blocks underneath built height. That's when I'm standing here, okay? I wanted to give myself a little bit of headroom, and also maybe, you know, there's some tall mobs or whatever we're gonna spawn up here. Now, all of this is man-made blocks, right? So mobs should not be spawning on here, even when it gets dark. And now, let's see here real quick. I know this right here is 30, yes. And right here, I think this is, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 21 by 30, okay? And the inside of each one of these fields, I want to fill with a different block. So one of them is going to be the fossil layer. The other one is going to be the stalactite layer. I think that's what it's called. And then the third one is going to be the lava layer. And then the fourth one, I want to then also test if eventually later on we're gonna be able to summon corruption mobs. Okay, now I don't have any way of disabling these yet. I don't know if I'm gonna add something, and I'm going out. This is, I believe, oh, whoa, okay, calm down, glider. I didn't have C pressed, but luckily I have the glider. Oh man. But my heart dropped still a little bit. You guys see I'm very cold up there at this build height. You constantly get really cold. That's why I have the torches in the middle. Let's go back there real quick. Ooh, I puckered hard. And when you stand next to 2 of these torches, everything is fine. And I totally lost my train of thought now. Yes, these torches right here. If I stand next to them, you guys see the cold bar goes down. I need to refresh my cold meter quite often in the setup. What was I saying? I forgot. I think I was talking about the disabling of mobs. Yes. Oh yes. Why I'm going out 20 blocks is that again, I don't have any proof, but I don't think mobs spawn directly next to you, right? So the goal is gonna be here to stand in the middle, and then stuff will spawn in these areas, depending if I'm gonna, you know, have them enabled or not. And I should be able to disable everything with the lighting. And possibly I would like to try if we can even set up, because you guys remember that last time we played around with the, what were they called? Phantom, I think this one here, yeah, block phaser. I was thinking of possibly setting up some kind of water system that dispenses or lets water through and fills the platforms with water or lava or something, right? Because I think that, where are these walls? I went past them, okay. So we can maybe stop spawning of them that way, but I can always set up lights as well. I don't know which I'm gonna like eat. I think I would like to try the water first, just because we haven't tried that yet, right? But for the beginning, I just want to set them up overall. But I do need a lot more of the hardened lava, or I forgot what the other one is called. There's two different ones. The one that has the glowing effect, and the other one has well, it's not glowing, and I forgot now what it's called, guys. I'm sorry. One is, I think, called hardened lava, and the other one, I need to check now. This is gonna drive me bananas. I don't need to show you guys how to build walls on camera anyway. Let's go over here real quick. Hardened lava, yes. So let me show you what happens here with this. And this is igneous rock, okay. But if we put down a hardened lava rock in the world right here, for example, after a short amount of time, this will actually turn into one of these igneous rock here. But there is a way that we can put... I need to play around with it a little bit. We need to put lava above water, just like I hate comparing things to Minecraft, okay? But you know how you make obsidian, right? Water touches lava and it turns it into obsidian, or if it's not a source block, into cobble and so on. The same principle is here. It's a little bit more complicated because we gotta make sure that there is also some of this and the lava doesn't harden and yada yada. Are you gonna ever turn into something, or is it too warm here? It usually happens quite quickly. Alright, and let's make it quick. I bet you anything that if we go up to the build height here real quick, in the cold, that it's gonna turn real quick. Up here in the cold area. Are you gonna make a liar out of me? There we go, finally. Alright, you guys saw it turned into the igneous rock, and I don't think there's a way of undoing that. So you cannot turn the igneous rock into hardened lava and vice versa. But you know what? I think what I would like to do now is I want to go exploring first. I kind of... We've been doing a lot of building and more building, and then also the mob farms. And I feel like we should do a little bit of exploring. Let me just drop off some of the stuff here that I don't want to take with me. The same with that. Let's see. Yeah, the rest of the stuff is fine. Just this one igneous rock. It's going to drive me nuts. Even though I'm going to get a million of those probably very soon. And I did prepare. I think I did. Yes. I got 4 fire resist potions with me as well. That I want to bring with me just in case. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, we get health potions. We got the mushroom sandwich. Let's get that here so I can get the nice regen going. And that should be good enough. Let's go down there and let's explore this a little bit, because I also want to see if I can snag some of the lava. I have not tried to pick that up. I have not gone in there at all, guys. I saw it. You guys remember last time I told you down there I was breaking into lava, and I was hoping that if I dig up here that I will find a place. By the way, thank you very much for that comment. That was really smart. And I started doing it here. You guys told me that down here it's already warm, right? And I had this too tall hallway with the torches would heat me up even more when I'm next to the torch. So you guys told me make it 3 tall and hang the torches up there, and that's what I've been doing, and I will do if I dig more down here. But I'm underneath the lava, or in the lava. And when I came up here, you know what? Let's make this a little safer here just for a second before we go in there, so I don't get heated up already before I even... Well, hello. Who are you? What are you? Who are you? You are a hot foot. You are a hot foot. Wow, this guy is tough. Whoa, holy shnikes. That took a lot of hits. That is why I want to make that farm, guys, up there. Because I read in one of the recent patch notes that the Hotfoot now drop iron ore. Which would be awesome to get free iron, right? We're already from the fossil layer. We can get... No. From the stalactite layer. From those other... the ones that stand still. You can get gunpowder and coal. And I figured it would be nice to be able to get, you know, free... Where do you keep coming from? Alright, sandwich time. And I need to cool down here already. I'm sure he's gonna follow me. Hey, get in there. Okay, how you doing, sir? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I think I need to make a diamond sword before we go down there, guys. I think that would be really good because... Wow, I mean, that's a lot of hits for one mob. Imagine I get 2 on me or something. Let's go here and explore. What does it take to make you? Arctic. Alright, let's track this. I like that a lot, that feature. So it puts it on the left-hand side, so I don't need to open it the whole time. And hopefully I have 4 of those worm teeth. Please? Yes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. What was the rest? Arctic Eye. I need 3 of them. I only have 2. Okay, no problem. Let's go ahead and grab one real quick. Let's go here to the ice farm. And you know what? Let me grab this up here together because you don't need to watch me get everything together for the sword, and then we'll go down and explore more. Actually, before I forget, I figured I'm gonna talk to you guys about the mob farming. The passive mobs, the one in our barn. I am probably gonna weed them out. I'm gonna keep the ones that when I harvest them give me the eggs, because I don't know of any other way of getting the eggs. I have never received any from killing any of the bird type or the chicken type mobs. But all the other ones I'm gonna get rid of besides the kappa, guys. Thank you for wanting to blind me. I've played around a bit with it, and honestly, it's just too much work for me. If I need something, you know, the tufts, for example, from the rams, I'll just go out and kill them. I know there's a bunch around spawn. I'll just go there and go to the extreme mountains and then farm up a bunch and then go back home. Because when you do this, it's like a mini game. It really is. It's a lot of work. Feeding them, you know, you gotta constantly harvest. You gotta feed them. You gotta replant. It's just not worth it. I'm just not enjoying it. It's a really neat idea, and I can see a lot of people that, you know, are into games on, like on Facebook. You know, like the Farmville and so on. They might really enjoy this. I don't. I think it's a neat idea and it's cool. I'm gonna try to get more keepas, of course, because it's the easiest way of getting the Arkstone. So I totally agree with farming them, but all the rest of the stuff, guys, yesterday I logged on and I went over to the farm, and why don't we check it real quick? Maybe it happened again, I don't know. All the mobs were underneath the barn. I don't know if there was the update that caused it. Okay, this time they were all down here, every single mob. So I needed them all to follow me again and come back up here. So anyway, so these chicken type mobs here I'm gonna keep, and the keepers. But all the other stuff, like these guys here for the tails and these guys and so on, I'm just gonna get rid of them eventually, or I'm just gonna leave them there and just not harvest them. It doesn't really matter. Excuse me, but like I said, it's really a lot of work. Like, you gotta make so much of this stuff here constantly that I just don't want to spend the time. So I hope you guys understand, and I'm glad I showed you guys how to farm them and so on. And if you like it, enjoy it, or if you guys know of any other, you know, mobs that you like, hey dude, you should definitely keep farming mob X, okay, because it's the easiest way of getting their drops, then please let me know down in the comments. I'd appreciate it. So let's get the iron rods. Please tell me I have some. Yes. And then Also some diamonds. Alright, let's go ahead and make this sword. And how is our armor looking? The iron armor. I don't want to make diamond armor until the iron armor is used up. Because I don't think there is any armor stands in the game yet. I'm pretty sure there isn't. And the armor seems to be doing okay with the regen we have, so I'm not too worried about that. And let's get rid of the yellow pigment and the other eyes here, and then we'll go... Oh, there's more stuff on me. Okay, I'm just gonna put this... Oh, I took another sandwich. I hate when I do that, but I have enough stuff to make tons of these. That's not the big problem. I just hate when I click on it by mistake. It's just dumb. Alright, so let's go ahead and equip this new sword. And then we can put the old one into the rack right here. It's kind of like a backup weapon. There we go. Put that in here. I think we have 6 now. Yes. Very cool. Alright, now we'll go down there and we do our exploration. Like I said, I'm looking... I remember spending a lot of time down here. You know, and that's the... It's to me, the best part about this game is caving. I don't need anything from here. Because I believe... Well, the sulfur is okay, but there seems to be a lot of it. It doesn't seem to be hard to find. Like, you look at this entire tunnel, and on the other ones on the bottom, I found a lot of sulfur. So here we go. And it is such a cool environment. And I just hope I can find it again. Now, I want to test something first. And that is, I'm going to take one of the fire resist potions. Okay, so that gets completely rid of the bar, and can I jump in the lava? Okay. Alright, was that the mob, or was that the actual lava? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, it still took 12 hits. What is happening? So I think that the lava still puts you on fire and hurts you, yes. But I'm guessing a lot less than if you don't have the fire resist potion. Can't get to me, huh? Well, that is something we're gonna have to remember. Maybe we'll have to build something like this. With the one gap right here, you see there's two high and one gap. So when we build our farm... Let's try this again, if this was just a fluke. Can you come down here? Alright, let me go back up here. Yeah, he cannot attack me, so that should work. There is a lot of these guys, it seems, huh? There's another iron. Alright, I see some mushrooms exposed up here. There's a chest. Definitely want to get to the chest. Those are the most important things. I have no idea what this is going to look like on YouTube. But for me, this area right here is very dark, while this over here is like blinding. The lava. Okay, let's get the good stuff out here. And let's start putting a little bit of lighting. Okay. So we're right underneath the stalactite layer. Interesting. Okay, I gotta remember that for the future. So when right after the stalactite layer, you can get into the lava area. And like I said, I don't think there's anything else. Obviously I'm not gonna pick any of the diamonds, because I have diamonds coming out of my ears now. What are you? Tourmaline. Okay, that's good to... Requires a Lumite crafting cell. So we need Lumite before we can pick up lava. Okay, that's good to know. I wanted to find out about that. See, more sulfur. Alright, where's this chest at? And what are you anyway here? Are you a hotfoot? No, you're another stationary guy. Let's check if we can also trick these guys. Guys, remember on the other mobs? Yeah, we can kill them by hitting them from the side. This is a worm. So these are the same guys then we have one further down. Okay. And what do we have here? Wow, that is nice. Even some obsidian. I was kind of hoping for a recipe, but oh well. Bam. So this trick works on them. I like that. I don't know if it's intended to work that way. But I'm not complaining. See, there's more tourmaline. So tourmaline is quite abundant also. Well, I shouldn't say that, but it's not that hard to get, I guess. Hey, calm down. Broke my pants, you meanie. And I want to go down one further now over there where we saw the lava drop off. And see if anything else changes down there. And I don't care. I have so much coal and stuff. I can make many more of these lamps, so I'm just gonna leave them here. Yeah, right here is where I wanted to go down. And let's mark this right there so I know. Well, I can always teleport out of here. Fire resistance potions were not hard to make at all, guys. They right there. I mean, very simple to make, and they still have over 5 minutes on it. How you doing, sir? The worst thing about this, I remember from playing last time, is that when you were down here at these layers and also the corruption layer, is you were using so much armor. It's eating up your armor because you constantly take damage and are in a lot of fights and whatnot. God, I could spend hours down here, guys. I love this. But I don't think I'm gonna build an outpost down here because of the... I don't know how to explain it. This atmosphere, the look of it. I remember on the last server we played on, I built a big mob farm down on the lava layer. But this time, like I said, we're gonna bring this up. But I am gonna need to farm a lot of these mobs. I'm gonna have to be... but I'm probably gonna do this really close to the exit, so later on I don't need to keep using... Oh, I didn't even check. Hey, calm down. I didn't even check what was in there, but apparently I unlocked the red wood wall. Oh, this guy cannot get to me. How much did this use the sword already? Look at this. This is already down like 15%. Ooh, lots of tourmaline. I'm taking this real quick. Because I think we needed that for the mining cell, right? I believe so, yes. And I don't know if next episode or the episode after we're gonna get to the corruption layer, which I definitely plan on building something nice down there with the temple blocks and so on. We have that one kit. I'm probably gonna claim that, and we're gonna have some fun with that. Yeah, there's also these cave systems here. I remember that don't have a lot of lava in them. Let me get one up above you again. Can you? Alright, here he can attack me. Wow, lots of redwood walls. Okay, guys. Well, I think I showed you everything down here. I mean, as you can, if you don't want to build a diamond farm, we passed by a lot of diamonds so far. So you can, you know, just get them from the caves and so on, normally. And I am gonna head back to the entrance now where I came into this place. And I'm gonna, you know, break a ton of the hardened lava and the igneous rocks, so we have enough to make the first 2 layers. And then the other thing I want to do, I also want to get stalactite. Where do we... I think the stalactite would be the best to use, because, well, it's called the stalactite layer, right? So I'm gonna use the stalactite, and then I'm gonna set up the 3 platforms, and the 4th one the surrounding. And then when it's filled in, so it's gonna take me probably at least half an hour to an hour to build all that up. Then I'll tune back in and we'll see if... What is this? Is this... Oh, there's corrupted stone. Oh, we got corrupted stone. Oh boy, we're getting close. How you doing? Alright guys, I'll be back in a few. So I don't really feel like digging all this stalactite by hand. So I made these guys right here, the advanced extractors. So it's need a few diamonds and iron. I'm just keeping my eye on this guy. You know what? Let's just kill him, get him out of the way. They're so easy. 3 hits. Give me that. Good. And I did one already right here. You see that pocket? And I got all this down here. And this is what I'm after the most right here. The stalactite. And apparently it's also a good way of finding the mushrooms. So let's do one together right there. And you guys told me if I come here... Oh yeah, you can x-ray. Interesting. Ha! I didn't know that. Alright, so I just wanted to show you guys real quick how I'm gonna get all this. It cannot do the lava layer yet. This, it's gonna go right there. It cannot do the lava layer. For that one, I need to get this next one here. Used to clear large areas of corruption layer or weaker. So there is no specific one for the lava layer. So this one here is for the fossil, this one is for the stalactite, and then this one is for lava and corruption. And, well, it's gonna take lumite and so on. And I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna use that down there, but we'll see. And there's also some exposed iron. I'm always after iron, because that obsidian, we don't need much anymore besides for the extractors, of course, but iron is the one thing that also we cannot automate. So the iron plus obsidian. And that's why the mob farm is going to be so nice to have. So how much does this make so far? Just 200. I'm going to need about 600 for the farm. So I made enough of these, I hope. And give it to me. And it's so much easier doing it this way, right? Why not make it easy on yourself if you can? And let's see. Any other goodies? No. No, and no. Okay, cool. But I'm gonna pick up all these mushrooms as well. I just wanted to show you guys real quick how I'm gonna get all the stalactite. So there is something I want to see if you guys can help me out with. If you play the game and you maybe read the discussion forums and stuff a lot, there seems to be definitely a memory leak in this game. I read the forums briefly, and one of the developers, the post was called "They're Still Stuttering," apparently, right? And that was before this very most recent update. I think that was yesterday. And the dev said you should open some firewall ports. Well, guys, I'm not gonna mess with firewall ports because there's no other game that I need to open up firewall ports. Either I can play on it or I can't, and I'm playing, so why would I need to open any other firewall ports? That doesn't make any sense to me, right? I crashed 7 times building these 3 platforms in the course of about an hour, okay? And it was always placing blocks. And then I did the help command. Here, let me show you guys. And there's 2 that stuck out. There is a pull effect and a place effect. And I want to show you guys the difference real quick. On the pull effect, I don't think you can really see it on the... I guess you can see it in the place effect as well. So let's do place effect 1. You turn it on, okay? And when I place a block now, you guys are going to see a little bit like a dust cloud. You guys saw that ring? This bluish ring that places around it? And when we turn this off, that doesn't happen. You guys see that? It still has the animation of the block, but there's no more of this effect. And when I do the pull effect 1 to turn it on, you guys see there's like these little particles around it, right? And when I turn that off... Wait, did I mistype that? I didn't see a difference here. Let's scroll up here what it's called. Pull effect. 1-0, yes. Apparently I don't see a big difference in that one. But the place effect, when I changed that to 0, I have not crashed since then. And I built this entire platform here without crashing. The first one I crashed like 3 times, and the second one I crashed 4 times. And then I'm like, alright, this, I mean, I can't make videos if I crash every couple minutes by placing blocks, right? That doesn't make any sense. So if you guys know of anything, my graphics card drivers are up to date, everything, and it has not happened to me before. This was only after yesterday's patch, so maybe there's something wrong with that. I'm not sure, but you guys can see I got 3 platforms done. We got the fossil layer, which is the last one I built. And then over here we have the lava layer. And these right here don't want to turn. They've been here for a long time. I'm not sure why these do not turn into the igneous rock. And there's a little bit more over there. It's fine. I'm not going to complain. It doesn't matter to me. And it was nice because I actually, when I built that one, never got cold. And then over here we got the stalactite, right? So everything is there now. I just have to put the fence. And then, of course, over here, we're going to have the corruption one. Once we have enough of those materials. But I'm going to just have to place the fence here. And then I would actually, before we... then see if they actually function, okay? I guess I should mention, guys, these farms are only going to work at night, okay? For now, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm only going to have it at night. Because if I don't sleep, even if there's other people sleeping... Which, of course, is nice. I'm going to let them know when they're on and playing. And like, guys, I'm not going to sleep because I want to use the mob farm. But anyway, if I don't sleep, then it won't be... Everybody on the server needs to sleep. That's what I'm trying to say. In order for the daytime to come. And the other thing is that if it works really good and we're like, you know what? I'd like to be able to move this, use this farm all the time. Then I'm simply going to put a roof on top. Okay? But I hope that I don't need to do this. But we're still gonna set up the water feature first. I want to see if I can get this done. And we're gonna have to do a little bit of testing on... Oh, I just crashed again. I also wanted to mention real quick why I said that there's definitely a memory leak. And that is... When I just log in, everything places quickly and so on. And then after a few minutes of playing... I'm getting the stuttering that when you place something, it's hard to explain. It's almost like it freezes for a few milliseconds and then it places it. A lot of times it's hard to show that on camera, but when you play yourself, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I want to do here first is kind of just figure out how far does water travel. Okay? Because the block phasers are... Well, they're not really expensive, but I only have 70 arcstones left. And each one of them costs 3 arcstones to make. And I made 3, right? Yes, okay. Let's get all this out of the bar here for the time being. And yeah, we're gonna use the lava layer over here first. Well, whatever, we're gonna figure out how we're gonna set this up. Oh man, I forgot to bring... a lever with me. I'm a knucklehead. Maybe I can just craft one right here. Yes, right there. We can craft 8. That's fine. Okay, so I don't need to go back down. Alright, so let's see here real quick. Let's put it right here in the middle, just so we can kind of get an idea. And I probably want to put a 4th one here, right? And it says how far I can get. Well, I'm going to try real quick. And I think... Oh, I can go 5. What? Whoops. Okay, so that's okay. I can't go any higher than that. But up here is where I would have the water in this area. But right now, I'm just going to take 1 water block and put it up there. And we're just going to see what happens. I'm sorry. I did not expect that, guys. What are we gonna be able to do? Maybe if I grab some bog water or whatever that is called from the swamp. Maybe that one will work and not freeze. I have no idea. That was funny. The swamp is right here. Actually, did I not pick some of that up? I think I did. Maybe I don't even need to go get some. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I have some bog water. Well, if that doesn't work, then we're gonna have a problem, and I just need to use the lights, which is okay. That is funny. Alright, let's see if we can do this with bog water, or do you freeze as well? Yes. Okay, well, that answers my question. There's nothing else I can do then. So I'm gonna just have to come up with a lighting placement here. So for example, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say we're gonna put a light. Again, I'm just gonna check how... What is the deal here? Okay, I cannot place anything up here, so it needs to be in this block. Okay, so let's put this one here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still laughing about this ice. So I wonder if this is gonna be enough lighting for here. And then let's say... Okay, so I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's in this row. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... How far is this here to this light? Oh, that's right next to it. So I'm probably gonna come out 1. So like right here. This is so odd. This glitchiness of the blocks here at build height. I don't understand that. But it's okay. Well, it's not okay because the game is released. It's not an alpha anymore. So these things should be fixed. And we were right here, so we're gonna go 3, 4. Right there, I said, right? Okay, guys, so let me set up all these lights, and we are going to... I don't know how far this can go. But I guess we can put it to the lever right here. I'm gonna hook all these lights up to that level. I showed you guys how to do this last time, and then I'll be right back. And we'll see if this stops the spawning, and also then and the next night. Which is actually coming now. So I'm wondering if I should just now, real quick... Whoops, and don't get rid of your sword. Let's go ahead and... What was it again? We show all connections. Oh yes, I needed that one right there. There we go. From this... to that, to... What is happening? From here to there. Okay, is it the end thing? No? Okay, well, I don't know why I cannot click on this right now. This is weird. So we're gonna press N on this and say... lava lights, and I'm gonna just mark this all and copy, and we're gonna come over here, press N, and then I can just simply paste this, save, and save, which makes it later on easier anyways. But I want to see here real quick. Get out of here. Alright, so now they're off. Let's go ahead and stand in the middle over here. Or maybe even a little bit further away. And I want to see... I'm going to stand right here and see if any mobs are going to spawn now that it's night. So a couple mobs spawn over there just like a minute after I stopped recording. And while I was placing these levers. So that definitely works. We are getting mobs up here at night, which is awesome. Only problem is going to be that these guys are... There are 3 of these hotfoots. Do you guys care about me? So we're getting lots of mobs, so that is good. The spawning area, I was worried that it might be too small. Hello? And you're gonna stop following me, right? Wow. Okay, he does not come closer. That is pretty nifty. So what about you two? Are you guys gonna follow me? Yoo-hoo! Ow. Okay, may I please come down? Thank you. I'm gonna try to get that. Okay, so you have to inch your way there in order to get this. So this seems to... what does it look like at night here? I don't think that is enough light. There's definitely... it's too dark over here, I think. So I'm gonna have to probably use more lights. Because they're so high up, right? And I want to have them up there. So if I ever decide on building a ceiling on here or not. So you can come to me. All right. So now come down and let's inch our way there. Yeah. At max range, he cannot hit me. So that is cool. I wonder if we're going to get chests here. I know in our other mob farm downstairs, we did get chests. No soup for you. And these guys right here are easy to farm. So that is actually works really nicely. They're popping over here now. Over there on the lava one, they've already popped. I think this one is the stalactite. But there's none on the fossil layer yet. And they pretty much started spawning at 11 p.m. Oh yeah, you see more spawn right there. But none are popping over here. And that's on regular stone. I wonder if that is the problem. Let's come over here to be further away from it. Alright, how's it going there, fellas? Can you guys come a little closer? Yes, nice. This is so awesome that we can kill them this way. But no chests yet. You see me? Well, whoa! He must have spawned right next to me. Did she? I didn't see him over there to the left. Huh. How about you? Very cool. Sorry. Oh, whoa. That was dumb. I have stun bomb, explosive bomb selected because I actually wanted to try them out. If it will kill these mobs. Oh, that's the stun bomb. I wanted the explosive bomb. 1. Whoops. So that was 1. 2. 3. Okay, so it took 3 of them. 1. 2. And 3. Okay. On the fossil layer, once it seems to be going quicker. Let me eat a mushroom here. A lot. No, actually, it was on the green leafies. I tried it out. Okay, I gotta kill this guy real quick. I can take a little bit of a beating. I mean, that's okay. I don't always need to chicken out over there. I don't want to get these guys right now because I gotta do the pillar trick, and I also gotta get some heat. But I have a suspicion that they do not spawn on stone. So I'm probably gonna have to exchange this. I'm gonna do it between episodes for bedrock. I'm gonna use bedrock, maybe half bedrock, half limestone, something like that. I'm not sure yet. But I'm gonna definitely try it again next night. I'm not just gonna give up on this. Oh, hello. Can I kill you? 2. 3. Okay. So these guys also take 3. Come here, buddy. And you are dead. Give me some iron. Still no iron. Too bad. Okay, but let's also try out... I wanted to try out this armor piercing as well. Because we have not tried that yet. Okay, come here and get one in the face. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So instead of 12, it only took 8. And how about if we use a stun bomb? Oh, okay, I did stun him. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so the armor piercing one definitely... you do 50% more damage, I guess, because instead of 12 hits, it took only 8. But these guys right here, I think I'm just gonna use a stun. Wow, they take so much. Even with a diamond sword, you think that, you know, this would be a little quicker. But anyways, they just despawned over there. Interesting. Even though I was in the area. Huh. So that was after a little bit over 3.5 hours in-game, they despawned. Or maybe the timer doesn't start until you get further out of the distance. But let me just double check. I did place stone over here, didn't I? Yeah, this is stone. So that is interesting that there's nothing spawning on this platform. Like I said, I'm going to try it out again. I'm going to just wait over here for a while. You know what? Let's do it this way. We'll turn on the lights over here. And yeah, hopefully, well, I'll see if it's going to be enough if I AFK up here a couple more minutes. And these lights. And then we'll go furthest away from that spawning platform over there. And wait. See, underneath in our little mob farm, I couldn't tell where they actually spawned because the doors were always closed, right? And I have it mixed. I have stone, limestone, and bedrock. So it could very well be that they never spawned on stone. Maybe stone doesn't belong. Maybe stone and grass belongs to the surface layer. I don't know. But anyways, guys, another thing I wanted to point out. We're going to have that 4th cell over here, right? With the corruption. And then I was thinking of we should probably... I might try it out in this cell over here. No, I don't want to. I want to have probably 4 more cells in the corners here, right? Because I always go to the ice area for killing the ice mirrors, right? And then there's also desert mobs at night. They're different. And then there's also... I guess leaf mobs don't count. I can only think of the frost ones. Oh. No, the frost mirrors also spawn in the extreme hills. So I can only think of 2 places. Oh, the canyon biome as well. The canyon biome spawns different mobs at night. So these corners right here, we might make also 4 more cells. Probably not, I don't know, maybe between episodes I'll start working on it. It didn't actually take me that long to build this. The lights were the biggest headache, if I have to say, but yeah, nothing seemed to have spawned over there. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna toggle the lights on and off again real quick, just to make sure that there's not some display glitch. So they're on and they're off. And then next night I try it again and let you know next time if I had to change out the stone for bedrock in order to make them spawn, or if it, you know, actually then just spawned the next night. But that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.